All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Sincere shalom to all you men preaching this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you striving and sincere believers. Shalom to you Israelite foreigners. All right, that may look like these other heathen nations, but indeed you're an Israelite. Your spirit goes back to one of the 12 tribes. All right, and shalom to the few sisters as well. All right, it's your brother Shamagara coming to you with another lesson, and we're going to talk about today how this truth is basically unstoppable, man. And it's the will of the Most High that this thing is growing and getting bigger. Even though it's big already, it's still getting bigger, man. And these people try to overthrow it. They try to stop the word, and it doesn't work, man. It doesn't work at all. And that's the will of the Heavenly Father. And it's like a snowball effect with this truth, man. It starts off and it gains momentum, and anything in a way it gets crushed, man. And Apostle Tahar, he's mentioned it a few times. I'm a big fan of X-Men myself, and like the Juggernaut, man. And once he gains momentum, that's a wrap, and that's the truth. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Acts, and I'm driving, so bear with me. Acts 5 verses 38. Okay. All right. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. And yeah, it's crazy. But it says, and it was a lot of contention going on, as you know, in the book of Acts. And the Sadducees and Pharisees was trying to stop the way to find a way to stop the truth so that their positions gonna get taken away. And ultimately it was costing them money, it was costing them their reputation, so on and so forth for a lot of them. But then you also, to make the balance, to even it out, you had some Sadducees and Pharisees that believed on Yahweh Shah, okay? Just for balance sake. They weren't all against them, but a lot were against them, okay? You say, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, okay? I believe these men were the apostles, and let them alone, for if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Meaning, if this thing ain't supposed to happen, it's going to die out in itself. It's not going to keep that momentum, all right? For lack of a better words, not going to keep that momentum. It's going to fade out, because they seen it's been a lot of doctrines that have faded out throughout these generations, okay? So they thought it was going to be like that, man, okay? Verse 39, but if it be of Yahweh, it's the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh. So if you're wrong in this thing, and this goes for all these churches, this goes for anybody that come up against the truth, which we know this is the truth, man. There's no maybes in this thing. You got, it's a full 100% faith that we got in this truth. These people, 2/3, and people that come up against this truth, the heathens, or if it's our people, you're fighting against the Most High. You're not even fighting against us, because we're doing His will. This ain't our program. This is the Most High's program. You know, and a lot of these doctrines that are of men, they fade out, man. Okay. That was the first precept I pulled. And why do they hate this truth, man? Why? You gotta ask yourself that. Why? Okay? It's not like we telling them to there's certain customs of these heathens that are totally abominable, man. Like like Hamites putting cow piss in their head to dye their hair. Some of them eat cow dung. All type of things. No, we're telling them good things for their spirit that will be profitable. Okay? And they still hate it. But with that comes order. It comes discipline. It comes putting your flesh in subjection, which is a hard thing. We try to do that. And it holds them to a higher standard. Okay? And that's how you govern a world, to where you have a prosperous world, not a declining world, not a degrading society. Hold on one sec. Let me turn this down. Okay, one sec. Okay. Yeah, the things that we're telling them, that we learned from our apostles, and they learned from their elders. These things aren't bad. Now, they're uncomfortable, but part of growing is uncomfortable. When the Most High is dealing with you, it's like a kid that grows 8 or 10 inches in 1 year, man. His knees hurt. It's painful. But, that's part of the process. It's the gold is tried in the fire. The fire is all that comes with this truth, good and bad, man. Particularly bad, Well, I should say, let me say good and bad. Because good could be, to purify yourself. That's a good thing, but it's sometimes it's painful, man. All right, and these bodies are weak, and our mindsets before we had the truth were weak. Okay, let's jump to Joshua. 24 verses 15. What they think we're doing, man, they say we're hateful. We teach hate. This is hate speech. We teach we're all type of phobias, if you know what I mean. Say we hate women, which we love women, and all type of things, false accusations. Okay, so let's get Joshua 24 verses 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, you should read this whole chapter and what was going on. Because a lot of our people were wicked, man. So Joshua drew the line in the sand. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Because there was a lot of idol worship back then. Still is. Whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood. Okay? All those idols, man. Or the gods of the Amorites, which I believe are the Hamites, a tribe of Hamites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay? You gotta throw that out there, because guys think they really doing something good, when really they profaning the Most High. They profaning the truth. Okay, and so when we go out there and teach and make videos, they can't fathom it, and it really stirs up demons, which we know, because we read the scripts. We know what comes with the job. We know what comes with the territory. But these people think it's evil to serve the Lord, man. Is really what I'm getting at. Which they're evil in themselves, man. So their judgment, their testimony is not a correct testimony. The elect had the correct testimony, man. Okay? They somehow think it's evil to serve the Lord. You know? And that's why the judgment that's coming upon this place, upon the earth, it has to happen to cleanse this place, man. You can't go into the kingdom with a 2/3. He'll try to go sneak an idol in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? So the 2/3 got to go because their mindset, they too far gone. Okay? Let's get at Acts 9. Acts 9. Verses 5. And he said, and this is the account of Paul, and he said, "Who art thou, Lord?" And the Lord said, and this is when he got kicked off the horse and was blinded, that whole story. And that was just basically the beginning of Paul waking up and getting this truth, roughly, you know, just summarizing it. And he said, "Who art thou, Lord?" And the Lord said, "I am Yahushai, whom thou persecutest." So Paul was persecuting the church, which he wasn't in his right state of mind. He really thought he was doing good, but it was not a good deed, that what he was doing. But he was still of the elect, meaning before we woke up, we were doing certain things that's not necessarily good. But the elect are always gonna wake up, man, and it was a falling away, even more so in this time. So where, you know, brothers, you know, and myself included, were doing all type of things that were just, you know, didn't please the Most High. Okay, but through grace, through favor, we got the truth, man. We were called, and Lord willing, you know, we're chosen. Okay, I myself included. And he said, "Who art thou, Lord?" And the Lord said, Yahushua, "I am Yahushua, whom thou persecutest." Because once you persecute the church, you're persecuting Yahushua. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Okay, and pricks is a very sharp object, you know, from what I was reading. And basically it would damage you, you know, in a roundabout way. Basically, you think you doing something, but really you hurting yourself, just to put it in plain talk. Okay? So these people that's coming up against the truth, thinking they doing something and they got these certain amount of views, and also coming up against the truth will age you dramatically. It will send you into depression. It will send you into anxiety. All of these things. That's you kicking against the pricks. You're damaging yourself. All right? That's what we see with certain people coming up against the truth. All right? Vocab Malone is one of them. Former guys that were a part of this, all right, that fell away due to whatever reason, but coming up against the truth, you're kicking against the pricks, man, and that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. So we got to pray the Most High don't put that reprobate spirit on us, you know, because that's a scary thing for you to really once believe something, and then now the Most High hardened your spirit, really rejected you to where you literally fighting against the truth that you once proclaimed, you know. So that's a scary thing. And you know, Lord willing, this is quick. It was a quick little lesson. It was edifying. But yeah, man, I don't really have a title for this video, but I just wanted to share my thoughts. You know, Most High put it on my spirit, bring that out quickly. So shalom and keep fighting.